There are no limits to the imagination. You don't have to love the subject of science topics to like this genre of entertainment. It can be classified as any type of fantastical work or works that are more integrated with science and invention. It's January 2nd, and today is National Science Fiction Day. Welcome to TacoCast Podcast, Every Day is a Holiday. No, really, it is. Did you know that literally every day is a holiday? I don't know about you, but I love having a reason to celebrate every day. Whether it's your favorite foods day or something else totally random, happy holiday to you. Many argue that science fiction was only truly possible after the scientific revolution, when major discoveries in astronomy, physics, and mathematics took place. In the 20th century, science fiction boomed with a deeper integration of science and invention into daily life, plus a greater interest in books, followed later by other genres like radio, television, and film. Science fiction explores the dynamic of humans with technology and science. Scholar Robert Scholes calls the history of science fiction, quote, the history of humanity's changing attitudes toward space and time, the history of growing understanding of the universe and the position in our species in that universe. It's a thin line between fantasy and science fiction. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is one of the earliest modern science fiction stories, though we might think of it as more classic horror than science fiction today. Jules Verne and H.G. Wells popularized science fiction significantly. Verne is known for Journey to the Center of the Earth, written in 1864, From Earth to the Moon, 1865, and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea in 1869, and Wells in The Time Machine and War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds was initially published over several months in Pearson's magazine back in 1897, and decades later, a radio broadcast in 1938 adapted it with such dramatic conviction that listeners thought it was a real news broadcast and panic ensued. The first science fiction film was released in 1902, George Maley's A Trip to the Moon, and since then, thousands of science fiction films and books have come out. January 2nd was chosen to celebrate Science Fiction Day to honor famous sci-fi writer Isaac Asimov's birthday, who himself wrote more than 400 science fiction works. Science fiction is often inspired by real science, and real science technologies are often inspired by science fiction. As just one example, Robert Goddard, who invented 2 rockets that were used in the Apollo 11 moon landing, were inspired by H.G. Wells. Today is a great day to watch some fantastic sci-fi flicks. From The Terminator to Star Trek to War of the Worlds, there are so many to choose from. Happy holiday, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.